social responsibility mandatory. And this policy enables business to invest their profits into development activities. This is a win-win situation for everyone, and it gives an opportunity to the corporate to participate in the development of the country, and an opportunity to expand their market, and it supplements the government efforts for development through private enterprise, innovations, and spirit. We have not been able to attract sufficient attention on companies to take up sufficient projects from their CSR obligations in Nagaland. Out of the estimated 1.25 lakhs crores, which companies have spent as part of their mandatory corporate civil responsibilities over the last 7 years, a minuscule 0.006% have been reportedly spent in the state of Nagaland. I'm sure that much more can be dedicated by companies for the state of Nagaland. And I'm assured that the impact of good interventions will be huge and extremely satisfactory for companies also. We would like companies to be in Nagaland for a long term, where they not only have their successful CSR project running, but are also able to integrate local businesses with the national supply chains. CSR, coupled with private investment, would serve as an important supplement to government spending and maximized the impact of interventions in critical development sectors. The state has its own development challenges. For example, remoteness and the geographical terrains made it challenging for ensuring last mile public service delivery, particularly in health and education sector. Balancing sustainability and development concern is another area of challenge. This is where we hope companies with their resources and expertise can help the state in designing, developing, and delivering innovative solutions with the use of advanced technologies. Skilling initiatives and employment are also imperative, given that Nagaland is blessed with talented and naturally innovative workforce through unemployment, though unemployment is quite prevalent. Climate change, mitigations and adaptation, environmental sustainability and renewable energy deployment, development and developing resilience to disaster and diseases, including protection of vulnerable sections and specific interventions, aims at achievement of SDG targets by 2030 are some of the other priorities for our state. We are already implementing some excellent CSR projects in the areas of health and education in some of the districts of Nagaland, which you had seen in the video clipping, such as provision of mobile medical units also. Such ongoing successful implementations and intervention can be implemented at local level and can replicate on a larger scale across the entire state with collaboration of the respective district, state administrations or local NGOs, foundations with fundings from potential CSR partners. A shelf of some of the project proposals for the state has already been prepared by the government. And I would urge the representatives of companies and other corporate entities to pursue the draft shelf of projects as may be aligned with your CSR priorities, and hope that this would result in tangible CSR commitments. Nagaland, by virtue of its unique attributes, natural and human resources, has an enormous investment potentials which remains untapped. Insurgency and law and order in the state in the past has prevented investors from coming to Nagaland. We are hopeful that the Naga political issue will be resolved soon. A ceasefire has been in place with the political groups and the government of India for the last about 25 years. The state is therefore very peaceful, and there is much lesser crimes than other parts of the country. Recognizing the improved situation, Armed Forces Special Power Act has also been revoked from 15 police stations out of the 72 police station jurisdiction in the state. The law and order should not be, therefore, an issue for investors. If you can check the record, the GOI assessment of crimes and women and children, the state is one of the best in the country. In terms of policy, the state is prioritizing on development and facilitative and investors-friendly ecosystem. We have just launched the single window applications for investors today. We would also continue to work towards reducing appliance burden. We are working towards introducing a modern land law in the state. This will allow for easier availability of land through leasing for identified sectors in Dimapur and capital Kohima. Besides that, we have plain sectors popularly known as foothills. 8 districts out of 16 have the foothill plain areas, which is very friendly and it can be commercialized. These districts are Mon, Longland, Mukokchung, Wokha, Newland, Dimapur, Chumokadima, and Peren district. There are many forecasts for private investments such as agro-based industries, medical educations, hospitality, tourism sector, mineral-based and wood-based industries clusters, textiles, handicrafts, music and arts. We also have many vibrant entrepreneurs and startup who would immensely benefit from scale and expertise that can be offered by large corporates for win-win collaborations that would take the state to greater height of prosperity. We also